Welcome back once again to this series of Sitting with Bodhi on meditating with intention. I've mentioned, and even if I hadn't mentioned it, it would be quite obvious that I'm mixing things up a lot. So sometimes we're doing things that are emotionally cool, like counting our distractions. And sometimes we're doing things that are emotionally warmer, like having the intention to be grateful for everything. Today is one of our warm days. I've put a lot of stress on the eyes and talked about how softening the eyes can soften and open up our awareness of the whole body and of everything happening within the body, including our feelings and thoughts. But there's another way that we can relate to the eyes as well, a more emotional way that we can relate to the eyes. And that too has an effect on our wider experience. So if we remember what it's like to look with love and pay attention to the qualities of warmth and tenderness, care that surround the eyes, then we'll find that those same qualities also fill our awareness of everything else. Our awareness of the body, our awareness of our feelings, our distractions, of sensations arising from the outside world. We'll find that we bring kindness into all of those things. And of course, that we bring kindness into our awareness of others as well. This happens quite automatically. So in this sit, our intention that we're going to come back to over and over again is to meet everything with kindness, unconditionally. So let's do as I suggested. I imagine that by now, I hope that by now you have settled into your meditation posture, that you've allowed the eyes to become soft. And while you're still aware of the eyes in this way, just remember specific occasions in which you have looked with love. So this can be times you've looked even at a pet, child, a lover, a dear friend. It doesn't much matter. What matters is simply that you pay attention to the qualities that emerge in the eyes as you recall looking in this way. Perhaps qualities such as warmth or softness, tenderness, appreciation. And then just notice as you turn your attention toward your own being, how those qualities come along for the ride, how they permeate the way you're regarding yourself. And just setting the intention to regard everything with kindness. Now, there are some things that are relatively neutral. Movements of the breathing, for example. It's quite easy to regard those with kindness. There are some things that are pleasurable. Maybe a feeling of happiness. And it's very easy to regard those with kindness. But we tend to exclude from our kindness things that are uncomfortable, things like distractions that we may not want to be present. But our intention is to meet everything with kindness. So noticing every time your intention has been thrown off track by the arising of something unpleasant or unwanted. And using the power of this intention to come back to loving unconditionally. Even your judgments, your unskillful thoughts, angry thoughts, for example, meet them with love. Regard them with kindness. And just keep coming back to this intention over and over again for the rest of your period of practice.